The United States has reignited one of history's most dangerous debates. President Donald Trump directed the US military to resume nuclear weapons testing for the first time in 33 years, moments before meeting Chinese President Xi Jinping. The order instantly raised questions. Why restart testing now? Why was it halted in the first place, and what could it really mean for the world? Let's go back in time. The nuclear era began in July 1945, when the United States detonated the world's first atomic bomb in Alamogordo of New Mexico. Just weeks later, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were devastated, ending World War II but ushering in a perilous new age. The Soviet Union joined the race in August 1949, shattering America's monopoly and setting off a global arms contest. Between 1945 and the signing of the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, the CTBT, in 1996, the world witnessed over 2,000 nuclear tests, a grim record of technological one-upmanship. United States conducted 1,032 tests during that period. The Soviet Union, 715 tests. France conducted 210 tests. The UK and China both conducted 45 tests. After the CTBT, the treaty was introduced, only 10 more tests have been recorded. India, of course, is in that list. India and Pakistan each conducted 2 in 1998. North Korea carried out 6 between 2006 and 2017. The US last tested way back in 1992. The Soviet Union in 1990. France and China halted theirs in 1996. Russia, inheriting the Soviet arsenal, has not resumed testing, though it has experimented with nuclear-powered weapons and conducted military drills as well. Now, the global halt stemmed from fears of environmental destruction, of radiation exposure, and above all, human suffering. Above ground and underwater detonations left entire regions scarred. Kazakhstan, the Kazakh steppes, and Arctic tundra, the islands of the Pacific, they were all affected. Communities near test sites faced generational health crises, while radioactive fallout polluted ecosystems for decades. The Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, the CTBT as I referred to it earlier, was adopted in 1996, and it sought to close that chapter by prohibiting all nuclear explosions. America signed this treaty but never ratified it. Russia signed and ratified the treaty, though in 2023 President Vladimir Putin withdrew Moscow's ratification, aligning its stance with Washington's. Proponents believe the treaty reduced Cold War tensions by freezing the cycle of nuclear escalation. Resuming tests could serve two purposes: technical validation or geopolitical signaling, which is what we see a whole lot of today. Testing helps confirm whether new warhead designs function properly or whether older stockpiles remain reliable. But a test can also very much be a statement of power, a message to rivals, in the case of America, to rivals like Russia and China, that the United States intends to reassert dominance. Now, reports in 2020 suggested the Trump administration had already debated this move. Analysts say any live detonation now could provoke an immediate response. Putin has warned that Russia would follow suit, risking a return to Cold War-style brinkmanship. Though far fewer than during the Cold War peak of 70,000 warheads, that was in 1986. Right now, there's still around 12,000 nuclear weapons, mostly held by the United States and Russia, which is what makes current developments extremely dangerous. Approximate current stockpiles for Russia is at 5,500. For America, it's at 5,200. China has 600, France at 290, UK at 225. India is right after that at 180, Pakistan at 170. Then you have Israel and North Korea. Israel is at 90 and North Korea at 50. Despite reductions, the three biggest powers, US, Russia and China, are now modernizing their arsenal, developing faster, more precise, more survivable nuclear weapons. Trump's order now marks a historic reversal of nuclear restraint, raising fears of a new arms race. The test ban that once symbolized collective caution may be fading. The world could once again find itself watching out for the next mushroom cloud. Let's hope not.